Hi everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit here. I'm here to do your reading. I thought I'd do like a focus reading since I haven't done one of those in a while. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, enjoying your week. So I'm gonna do, since we're kind of in this, you know, energy of getting everything into balance, I thought I would do a focus on the topic of balance. And it'll kind of be just like an energy update. So I'll pull a focus card and then I'll pull two options. All right. So what messages do we have, please, for everybody who watches this video? What is the focus? Show me what the focus is on the topic of balance. We have the Eight of Wands. And what is our first option, please? What is our first option, please? We have the Knight of Pentacles. And then what is the second option? Woo! We have the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords. All right. So for balance, yeah, things might be, we have the Eight of Wands here, so things might be moving really quickly for you. There might be a lot of communication coming in or going out. There could be also a lot of you could definitely be traveling, or there could just be sort of an energy of like, just getting things done, like really, focusing on that determination, that passion, that perseverance, and really, things are getting done, things are happening, things are moving. There's a lot of movement in life. For our first for our first option, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is kind of actually the opposite energy of what this card would be. This is like action, things are happening fast, things are moving, things are um, flowing. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. And then the Knight of Pentacles is about coming, things are going at more of like a pace. Like you're having to really pay attention to the details, really slow down, really think about what you're doing, make sure you're not making mistakes with things. And so this is kind of like the opposite energy where, see how his horse isn't moving? He's just standing there. He's like, I have this pentacle and I want to do something with it, but let me plan this out first. Let me think about it. Let me come up with a good strategy. Um, and so then for our second option, we have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. This is like getting your wishes and desires, all your hopes, everything you want, you are obtaining it. However, we have it with the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is feeling stuck. So there could be someone who is feeling stuck in being able to be fulfilled or feel fulfilled. It's not that they can't be fulfilled, it's that they're in their head about it, feeling like, I don't know how to be fulfilled. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I'm trapped. I want this fulfillment, but I'm not getting it. And so let's see what I have on the bottom of the deck here. I have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups can be, I mean, yeah, usually people read it as a some sort of love offer or self-expression, but it can also be um, you just really you giving yourself that the opportunity to enjoy things, to enjoy everything. Like it's you having this cup for yourself and saying, I'm going to give this to myself. What do I need? And so it's kind of like I think last time the video was on self-care, so that's kind of what it kind of goes along with that. It's like focusing on your needs, not what you think you should do, not what other people think you should do, not pleasing other people. This is like, I'm going to give myself this cup of joy. I'm going to give myself this cup of love. I'm going to, nobody else is going to do it. So I'm going to be the first person to recognize what my needs are and advocate that for myself, get it for myself. So I think this is like what this is kind of saying is, balancing out between this like fast paced energy, this really quick moving, um, very, I mean, this is like movement, like huge movement, balancing that out with, slowing down, taking time to think about what you need to think about, taking time to pay attention to details to make sure you're not making mistakes, little mistakes. And so balancing that out. And then I think it's interesting that we have like the wish fulfillment and feeling stuck. And it's like, yeah, if you're not balancing out if you're not balancing out these paces, this really fast pace with this kind of like more slower pace, you probably are going to feel um, stuck, that you're not getting fulfilled because you are not, you're not focusing on what your needs are. And I think that's what this Knight of Cups is kind of saying. Like, you need to really give yourself what you need. You're the only person who knows truly and fully what it is that you actually need. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to what it is you need. I thought, since we're kind of been on this journey, I thought I'd use my the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle deck, and this is based off of um, Joseph Campbell's Hero's Journey. I've talked about him before, but for those of you who don't know, he is like an American philosopher. He's like a mythologist. He studies myths, which are basically stories, and stories that are pertain to different cultures. And kind of what he found through all this is that all cultures, all religions have similar stories, and it's just uncanny how similar they are, because it's not, these are like, myths and stories that go back for centuries, and these were like, even like stories of the Bible, or stories of other different religions. They all have similar themes, they all have similar tones. And so what he was finding with this is there's like a deeply spiritual aspect um, to the stories that we have, that we've told ourselves, and so that's kind of where the hero's journey comes into play. So I'll pull one of these cards. What other messages, please, do we have regarding this spread for balance? What other messages do we have, please, regarding this spread for balance? All right. What other messages do we have, please, regarding this spread? What else do we need to know? Okay, we have number 49, Afterglow. Land gracefully. Very interesting. So I'll read number 49. That breaks down to a 4. And that's 4s are about stability. So Afterglow, land gracefully. So um, the message is, coming home with the elixir after a soul-altering experience requires consciousness, attention, and care. You've been changed, yet the world you're returning to has remained much the same, like an airplane coming in for a landing, having sailed over oceans, deserts, and forests. If the pilot brings consciousness to the landing, it can be graceful, even though the craft is hitting solid asphalt. Returning home from a powerful inner and or outer journey may seem like the time to let go, but this stage takes as much consciousness as the rest. To make your re-entry as smooth as possible, go out of your way to be gentle with yourself as you integrate slowly back to the ordinary world. And I'll read you the mantra. I am a citizen of both heaven and earth. I soar high and land with grace. I love this. I love this for you guys. It's beautiful. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Have an absolute wonderful week. And thanks for stopping by. I will talk to you guys later.